Yo, what is good guys? Back here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird world of professional wrestling. As you can tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts and opinions on the youngest ever United States champion, the youngest ever Money in the Bank champion. What some people thought, oh, he'll be a future world champion one day down the road within WWE. And that is Austin Theory. I'm not necessarily agreeing with that statement that he'll be a future world champion, but I'm also not disagreeing with that, if that makes any sort of sense. And whatnot. But for myself personally, I would love to know what your thoughts are on Austin Theory down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Of course, you do not have to if you do not want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. And when it comes to Austin Theory, up until NXT TakeOver Toronto 2 back in August of 2019, I had no idea who he was. Then he appeared in the audience with the camera on him, and I remember thinking, who the F is this guy and why is the camera on him? Kind of deal. Did not watch Evolve, had no idea who he was. I watched a couple of matches, granted not that weekend because it was SummerSlam weekend, but a couple of days after, and I thought, okay, he's just there. For myself personally, I could see why WWE would be interested in him, or at least NXT, and him spending time there. He's young, he is what some people would call good looking, he's okay enough in the ring, kind of deal, he's decent enough on the mic, like he has some form of potential within at least NXT, kind of deal. Then he went there. The only thing I remember was him in the way kind of deal, and that was more so because of Johnny and Candice, that Indy and Austin kind of deal eventually got called up, and then stuff happened. Then he won Money in the Bank briefcase in 2022. Then he went on 1-17 run, like 1 win, 17 losses in between then and when he cashed in. Not cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase against the world champion, whether it was Roman Reigns or Braun Breaker. Roman Reigns on the main roster, NXT's Braun Breaker. No, it was against the US champion kind of deal. Like, granted, Roman Reigns, I don't think him losing the title to Austin Theory, yeah, right, kind of deal. But I was wanting or hoping or expecting, depending on which way you would want to look at it, him cashing in the briefcase in NXT, because that is kind of sort of somewhat a world championship kind of deal. Granted, it's developmental, but still kind of deal. Like, it's, I don't want to say it's more important than the US champion, but it's the top singles championship in developmental as opposed to a mid-card champion in the main roster kind of deal. And for myself personally, I'm like, yeah, no matter how much WWE does going forward kind of deal with Austin Theory, you could take him off for a couple of months, have him re-debut or return or whatnot the night after WrestleMania 2023, like the Raw after, and push him consistently good, and I still will remember this kind of deal. Like, this is the defining moment of his career. Whether that's good or bad, that's really up to you to determine kind of deal and whatnot. Like, that's through your eyes if this is a good thing or a bad thing. A lot of people have said that it's a bad thing kind of deal and whatnot, and I tend to agree with them and whatnot. But either way, for myself personally, like I said, he's not terrible in the ring, he's not terrible on the mic, he's not terrible doing backstage stuff. I've definitely seen a lot worse in all aspects when it comes to that. But for myself personally, if hypothetically I was watching WWE Raw or SmackDown, and if he was there, I would tend to turn the channel and whatnot, but that's myself personally. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on Austin Theory down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Of course, you do not have to if you do not want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did, more importantly than doing any of that. Hope you guys are doing okay mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The world that we tend to make up is nothing but a fantasy until you wake up. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, yeah. Cause I just crossed the line like I'm playing offside. I do it how I want and I'ma do it till I die. Feel like I'm just lying to myself, but it's